Is it Friday?
I don't know.
Friday afternoon, I think. Another day. And we're going to look at some Palominos. In fact, let me just turn this around. We're in a little special compound here, so we're going to be looking at some Solars. We're going to be looking at some Columbuses. We're going to look at Palomini. I think there's some NOBOs over here. No boundaries, right? There's kind of a little pop out, not quite pop up. So we're going to look at a bunch of stuff today. So why don't you? We've never been in a Palomini.
No, we haven't.
We have not. So let's start in a Palomini.
I like it.
This is the 191 RL. Okay. And so per normal, we'll start on the outside, guys, and I'm going to give that to Lisa.
Alrighty.
I can't get to the front storage compartment because there's a tent there. I apologize.
Yeah, there is.
There is some front storage up there, and as you see, there's an awning that covers the entire side of this, which is really nice.
Yeah, very
so
nice.
The whole thing is covered.
Yeah.
Single axle, which is great. You have sort of a, I don't want to call it an outdoor kitchen, but you got a little micro fridge here, which is awesome. But a really decent sized storage over here behind it.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, that is really cool.
Yeah.
Right? So there is a ladder back here to get on the top to see what's going on up there. In fact, you know what? Hey, shh, don't tell anybody.
There he goes again.
Here.
Oh, stretch.
There you go. Look at that. There's solar on board. There you go. You take a look at what's going on around here. All right. Yeah, there's some solar on board already, which is nice. There you go, Lisa.
Thank you.
You never saw that. Shh. Okay. All right, let's go inside.
All right.
Okay. All right. So this is another one of those sort of neat conversion types, right?
Yeah.
Making use of all the space. It's not exactly a Murphy bed setup, but that is the bed. So this sofa sort of converts down to be flat, and then you would take the mattress, which is right there, and flip it out.
Yeah.
And so that becomes your bedroom, all right? There's some storage above there for your clothes and things. All right, nice. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Friday afternoon. I like the bedrooms that are in the front that got the little window up there.
I do too.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's some power up there, USB charging ports. There's a little sort of nightstandy sort of thing here, or end table, whichever you're using it for. Okay, when we turn completely around, the TV is right there, but I'm pretty sure it's on a swivel, and it would come out to sort of face the bedroom and as well as the sofa. It might be locked in place. Lisa, you want me to mess with it?
If you want, it's a little bit more complicated than what I'm used to looking at.
It just pulls out a little.
There you go. Okay.
Just like the doors, you just gotta pull on it a little bit.
And you know, I don't want to break anything, so I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, it's brand new. It's still tight. Which you want it tight because you don't want it flopping around.
Oh,
okay?
exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
On the other side here is your banquette. Now it's on a slide that's raised. You see how far off the ground it is. So just like before with the other.
Right.
The tall man is about people. You're definitely on the outside, right? So you'd want to sit here so that you're, because if I'm trying to scooch, I could be hitting my head and I don't want to. This is actually nearly as bad as the other one we were in.
Oh, okay.
The other one, if you remember, my head was really close.
Yeah.
So this one isn't as bad.
Very nice.
Okay. You do have your dining room table, which these poles come out, and then this sits on these little bumper things right there, and that can become a bed.
Very nice.
Also, as you see, there's some storage underneath. So we're making use of all of that. Some generous storage in there. Okay. And then as we turn around the other way, there's your kitchen.
Yeah. Okay, so we have, I love this faucet. We have a large single basin sink. And, whoops, I'm dropping everything here. There we go. Underneath here, we have a 2-burner gas stove. We have a little bit of storage here. And down below is our microwave. Yeah. And then we have a storage drawer there. So over here is the refrigerator freezor.
This is 12 volt.
Size.
Remember, there's solar on board. I don't know.
This is cold.
Yeah.
I'm to climb in there.
Yeah. It's a bit warm here in the sun, but at least the AC's pumping in here, so it's not too bad.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
And then behind the refrigerator, there's sort of a little maybe a food pantry or
Yeah.
additional place to hang some clothes, right? So, I mean, you supposedly can use it for whatever, right? The drawers are kind of thin. There's no support underneath, so if you are putting heavy things in there, you might need to put a little support extra in there or whatever.
Reinforce it a little
Right?
bit.
There's some bunks in there.
Yeah.
As you see, they got their own little curtains. All right, so there's some privacy for those who sleep in the bunks. These bunks usually have either a 250-pound or 300-pound limit. I don't see the sticker that says it, but they're either 250 or 3. They're never more than that. Okay?
Yeah, I don't see it either.
So, more for the kids than the adults, but you can fit an adult up there.
Yeah.
And let me give this to Lisa because there's only one more door to look through. And you know what that means. All right. So here we go. All right, so this is perfect, guys. So if you're tall like I am, if this is your first time catching our streams, I am 6'4", so use my height as reference. And as you saw, there's plenty of room in here, which is nice. We've got a little sink here. It's not a corner sink, but it is shoved in the corner. There is no extra countertop space here. That kind of sucks, but we are in a really tiny trailer, right? This is not big.
It is not big at all, but you know what? We have those little, you know, toothbrush holders and things that with nanotape.
Yeah, you can stick them up here to the wall.
Yep, they would go right there against the wall.
Yeah, just because space doesn't mean you know, what is it, the in command?
Command.
Command.
It's just command.
Command, right? So, in fact, even in our RV, we don't do it in the bathroom, but in the bedroom, I have my hats hung up on the wall.
Right.
You know, storage space. And so we got those little hooks with the little tape. And
well, even in the shower, we put the toothbrushes in
we
there.
did. We put the little thing.
With the command.
There's also something called alien tape out there. It goes by a couple different names. You can get it on Amazon. I think we did a video about it. We had a link somewhere. But it's like a reusable, sticky sort of tape. It leaves no residue. It doesn't rip anything. We have, if you've ever watched our live streams, when we're actually in our RV, we've got a couple of like little round lights that glow. Those are on shelves that are just stuck up there with that nanotape.
Yep.
So there's ways to use the wall space when there's nothing there.
Absolutely.
Without screwing into it, since you don't know really what's behind it.
Absolutely. So if you like this floor plan, don't take that as a negative.
Yep.
There are ways around that.
All right, so there's a little bit of storage underneath. Yep. Right, you do have a little medicine chest, and of course, I can only see from here down. So if you're tall like me, you ain't doing your hair in that mirror.
It works fine for me.
Yeah, speak for yourself. You just have to bend over. I bent over and turned off the darn light. All right, so let's get in the shower.
Funny.
I'm a little worried about that. Okay, I'm completely up in the bubble. I am a finger's width away from the top of the bubble. Okay, width-wise, it's got this strange little rounded lip. I think it's made to almost be like a tiny tub, maybe for washing an animal or something.
Yeah, maybe so.
Because it's got the little strainer thing that you could close off and let water,
Oh yeah.
you know, build up in there. So maybe you can, you know, wash a pet in here. But from a big person standpoint, my feet are a little bit squashed in here. Okay, it's not bad. We're just pointing that out to you so that you can sort of get the feel of it, okay?
So 6'4" is about going to be the max on that
Going to be
height
the
in
max
the shower.
on that.
All right.
The only thing we didn't see was weight, and I can't get to it because, you know what? Let's see weight in the door. Let's see if we can see in the door.
All right.
Okay, we're back, guys. Just hang with us if we lose you. It's the afternoon here at the fair. There's so many people here. Sometimes there's some dead and we may lose you. We'll be back. Just hang in there, okay? I was trying to find out the weight. You by chance know what the weight is on that Palomini?
Check it out for you.
He's going to look for us. I don't want to go back over to that corner because it seems to be a dead zone. But we were just trying to look on the door when I looked.
4,200 dry.
So 4,200 dry. So let's figure you put about 800, 900, 1,000 pounds in there. So you're probably 5,200 gross vehicle weight, somewhere in that neighborhood. Okay? Yeah, so that's our first time in a Palomini. That's pretty nice. Opposite way. We're going to look at a big fifth wheel right now. Okay? This is a model 29 DV. Again, 329 DV. All right, if you like what we look at, MSRP is 109, price is 4977. Okay? So if you're unfamiliar with Columbus or Palomino, this is a little bit of information about their construction. All welded aluminum frame, 101-inch wide body, which is amazing, right? The vacuum bonded Asdel siding, You got R40 residential 5-inch radius wood truss roof, so that's really cool. And there's a bunch of other neat things. One of the other neat things for me is the drop frame. We've talked about this multiple times over the past few days. It gives you gigantic storage up here in the front. Okay, so look at that. It's awesome. You got a 30-pound propane paint right there. We're just going to slide around to the front because you can kind of see this front storage compartment kind of ties together side storage compartments. Okay, this is a 6-point, hydraulic leveling system. I'm going to hand this to Lisa for just a minute.
All right, and I know he didn't want to, or didn't get up here already, so we have the More Ride pin box. I believe he was showing you underneath here. That would be where you would put a generator if you wanted to have a generator on board. So when we look at the coach here, we have an awning that goes almost from the very front. This one goes to just over the door, and then we have a second awning that goes over the slide out. So almost covered by awnings, so that's very nice.
Sorry about that, everybody. I've been nursing a cold, and so every once in a while I got to cough and blow my nose and stuff, and don't want to do that while we're streaming. That would be so rude. All right, so you covered all the frameless windows and all that fun
We
stuff?
didn't talk about the frameless
Oh, yeah?
windows.
That
We
right?
just talked about the awning.
Frameless windows?
Yes.
All right. In the back, you can see your ladder mounted so you can get up to the roof. It's, oh yeah, so your power's here in the back. Okay. You get all the way up. Oh yeah, we're cheap now. Your gross vehicle weight. Okay, you have a cargo carrying capacity of that's nearly 3,200 pounds, 3,188. So you got a really decent cargo carrying capacity. If you wanted to see the other side of the storage, there it is. That's also where your wet bay is. And look at that. There's a
Systems
leveling
right there.
systems there. You know, I prefer the leveling system sort of outside the cabinet because think about this. When the door's here, it's hard for you to see the truck, right? What Lisa was pointing at, it's hard to see from my angle, but that is an auto reel for your cable, for your power cable. So you don't have to be handling that big 50 amp cable. It's quite heavy. You stick it on that reel, hit the button, it rolls up on its own. Love that. Let's go inside. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If it's the first time catching our stream, do us a favor. Let us know where you're from. Leave it in the comments. So we're going to start sort of opposite. Normally we go in the living room, but there's some people back there talking. We want them to do their business, okay? So up here, you've got what looks to be a RV King. RV King. Let's find out.
That looks about right.
So let's move that off to the side so I get the end there. So we are, 70 inches, and I'm quite sure we're probably 70 by 80.
Okay.
An RV King.
Yes.
All right. Oh, and the lights are on and off. Awesome. It's a disco. I like the little shelves up there, Lisa.
I do too.
So
Yeah.
the nightstands are kind of skinny, so they put these shelves above the window. So if you have something a little bit larger to put up there, you could do that. I'm not sure how tall the CPAPs are, so I'm not sure if that would fit up there, but you at least have some shelves.
You know what? Do you see power for CPAP?
Well, there's a power outlet there.
Okay.
Right there on the wall.
All right.
And there's nothing on this side that I see. So that would be the only place for power would be on that wall.
Okay. All right.
Up here in the front, you have a place for a stackable washer and dryer.
Oh, very nice.
Right?
Yeah.
And then a nice closet over there, Lisa. I mean, it
Yeah,
goes all
so
the
we
way
have
through.
we've got a nice shelf on top, plenty of hanging space. There's some cubbies here in the back, and yes, it does go all the way through. Very nice. And there's also an outlet on the bottom too.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then across from the bed, we've got our TV. Okay, so you can watch TV from bed if you want. And then beneath it, you got your little dresser.
There's four drawers.
And a cubby.
Yes, and a nice cubby.
And a nice countertop too.
Yeah.
So,
I don't see any
that
power.
That is not solid surface. That's a no. That's the laminate. Let's see what's down.
Oh, the power's over on this side.
Okay. All right. So look at the shower, guys. Holy moly, that shower's huge. Here, Lisa, look at this. Let's do the toilet first.
Alrighty.
Toilet test first. All right. So I probably didn't need to crawl on this one. There's plenty of space, guys. Okay. You got his and her sinks, not seats, sinks. Okay. Lisa's gonna go crawl in the shower.
I'm in the
All
shower.
right. And you've got cabinetry doors left and right.
Beautiful.
And some drawers down here, which are cool. Nice medicine chest up top.
Yeah.
From the tall person standpoint, right? You can, well, see my whole self. There's places for your towels and stuff over here.
Nice. I like
great.
that.
And then there's just gigantic shower.
Yes.
It's got a bench in here, but with the bench up, this is a 3 or 4 person shower.
Yeah, easily. Easily.
This thing's huge, Lisa. I mean,
I know.
this is the biggest shower we've seen.
I think this is the biggest shower I've seen in an RV for
Okay.
sure.
Now, when I'm standing up here, I'm almost touching. Again, it's a hand width till I'm on the top here. When I'm standing back here, my head's in the bubble, and so I've got much more room. The only issue is Lisa's actually in the shower now, so you see how much room there is. The problem is the water is behind Lisa. It would almost be nice if there was water back here too.
But you know what? The other thing that I'm noticing is that the bubble is
It's offset.
here.
Right,
So
here-
if you're
this is
standing
the
in the
center of the
middle,
shower.
yeah,
Yeah.
your head is not in the bubble.
Yeah, so that bubble needs to move like just,
Yeah,
4
4
inches?
inches.
I don't know what's up top there, but you know,
Yeah.
there's probably a truss or something up there.
All right. So that's
anyway,
manufacturers,
just,
if you're
you know,
listening.
There you go. I mean, we just, we bring these things to you, and there are opinions. They're not, right or wrong. They're opinions. You know what opinions are, right? And then we get into the back here. We have opposing slides.
I ordered it.
Sitting on
Big thing was the stairs. First one had a
Yeah, we'll get you over.
and then one touch.
Yeah, check this out.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm not sure.
Okay.
You got your 40-inch Furion fireplace beneath that. Okay. We're gonna just do the kitchen front here.
Yeah.
Okay. As you see, there's a center island with a nice big sink. It looks like it's just one piece. You got a Furion residential stove, nice residential microwave, and same thing with the refrigerator. Nice residential refrigerator. Insignia. Got a nice big pantry there, so we can open that up now. There you go. We'll give it a test. All right, again, that's pretty flimsy, so that could use some support. Okay, got a little coffee bar here.
With some nice storage here.
Up top.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's solid surface in the kitchen, by the way. It wasn't solid surface in the bathroom, but it is here in the kitchen. And again, it's a single basin sink.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, so real nice. So we didn't cover the dinette, but that will seat 4, obviously. You can see that it's got a little flip-up end there, okay? So there you go. So there's a nice look at this particular model, the Columbus by Palomino. The model number one more time is 329 DV, 329 DV. So let's continue along down here.
Because I got
We'll look at another one. We're going to do a couple of these fifth wheels, and then we've got some travel trailers and some smaller ones to look at. So again, nice big storage. You got your drop frame. Okay, that's where your propane tanks would be. All right, and your outdoor kitchen though is right here in the front. We don't often see that.
No.
Okay, I'm going to back up because it's got 2 big awnings. Right, there's one that starts right here at the front that goes all the way to the door. And then there's one on the slide that picks up where the first one ends. So this entire side has awning coverage. Class 1 6-point hydraulic leveling system. Okay. Nice upgraded suspension. The CRE 3000 right there, upgraded suspension. You got your nice step above step, frameless windows. Let's see if we can get the weight for you guys.
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. What do you got? What is this? Ah. You doing videos?
So let's go on inside and take a look at that. Remember, this is all the same, right? You got your Asdel siding just like before. It looks like it's, I would probably call this 3-season. We can ask somebody if it's 4-season, but there is a season protection in here, and it insinuates that you can be in cold weather. So let's find out. We're coming into the living area here. Right? I'm standing in the corner because I've been naughty. Looking back towards the living room. And as you see, you've got your nice big sofa back there in sort of an L configuration with your theater chairs, which are really nice. So if you have guests over, it's nice and comfortable. Okay, and these do recline. And they are fully electric, so I'm pressing the button now, and so it goes out, which is cool.
Very nice.
All right.
Yes.
And directly across again is that TV. It's 50-inch. You can see from the insignia there.
Nice.
Right. And then the sofa that's to my left and Lisa's left, probably y'all's right. That does convert out to be a bed if you have some guests. Up above it is some cabinetry on glass front, which is awesome. There's also some power here too. Up top, it's hard to see, but there's power right here, Lisa.
Oh, yeah.
Day-night roller shades, so that's your day shade. You can see through it, but they can't see in. But if you want privacy, you pull that down at night so you have full privacy. Okay? All right. So it's got the same dinette as the other one had, right? So you can seat 4 people. Obviously, it's in its 2-person configuration, but you just flip this up, and then I'm sure there's 2 more chairs hidden. The thing that I did miss, it's got some accent lighting underneath this front, so it kind of lights it up a little bit. So just kind of neat lighting on that center island.
Very nice.
And I like the fact that it's offset.
Yes, yes.
We haven't mentioned that in any of the streams. I know Lisa says, and it's offset the way you like it, Robert. Or Tall Man, whatever you want to call me. Robert's my real name, but everybody calls me the Tall Man. The reason why I don't like the sink in the center of an island is, imagine we're going to put out like a drying rack, okay? And if it's in the center, you're sort of wasting space.
Your drying rack won't fit.
Right. Here, I mean, if it was sitting here, you still had some usable space. Now, obviously, it's got this cool little thing here, which is sort of a drying rack, right? So you can use just half of it, and you can dry your plates there. Or what we do in our RV, we take this part out, and we put our drying rack right here on top of this, so it dries into the sink. But when you do that, you still have 100% usable space when it's down to one side.
Exactly.
That's why we like the sinks, or at least I
The
like
50-50 sinks,
offset.
absolutely. All right,
on
here
this
we
side,
go.
You got looks like a big cabinet and 3 drawers, which is nice.
Yes, look at this. Very nice. I'm not going to open all of those, I think. There's
Fine.
a trash can under
Yeah.
there. Apparently it comes
Spot for a
with
trash
it.
can.
That is a huge open space for the sink, under the sink. We do have a Magic Chef for our microwave.
Yep, right.
We also have a residential insignia residential oven, stove and oven.
Nice.
There is some storage on both sides.
I know it's such a little thing, but I love the blue lights on the insignia stove. It's such the simplest little thing, but I just like that.
And behind here you have Tower of Power.
Tower of Power, yeah, on both sides.
Both sides.
What is hip? On both sides. There and there.
Yes.
And then look at that refrigerator.
Beautiful refrigerator
All that
freezer.
refrigerator envy we've got.
Right, I know. My goodness.
All right. And we got this door right here with glass on it. All right, so a little food pantry. All right, again. All right, so these are all going to be about the same. And then what's over here?
Wow. Look at
Wow.
that.
Is this a hidden room?
That is a hidden room.
It's the panic room.
Yes.
Wow, hey, there's a desk built in here. Hey, this is nice.
This is nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at all the cabinetry in here too.
Yeah. Nice storage
Lots
here.
of storage space. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, this would be
This
where
would be the office
where you
second
edit all the videos,
bedroom and stuff, yeah.
right?
You want to see where all the editing magic goes? In this RV, it'd be right in this room.
And this one's hang space.
Oh,
The other
yeah,
one was
there's a little
shelves.
hanging rack all the way up there. See that little?
Yeah.
So and it's
And-
long hanging.
It is. Absolutely.
Yeah, this is. I wasn't. Thought it was another closet or a bathroom.
I wasn't expecting this.
Well, it was a half bath.
Yeah, I was not expecting this at all. So that's nice.
So right when we came in the door, I didn't show you this. Here's your little panel that brings up your slides and all that stuff. And by the way, since there's that little underneath room, that means there's a bunk above it.
Look at
So there's
that.
a little, yeah.
Right?
You can sleep a lot. And there's a cubby up in the front.
And the cabinet too. Nice.
Which means, all right. So we know what time. All right. So from the tall man's perspective, not a problem. All right. Put that down there so you can so plenty of room
There
in
you
here,
go.
guys.
Lots of
You know, it's
room.
kind of neat. I mean, I guess you can, just kind of chill while you're on the toilet here, right?
Yeah.
This little sort of side thing. There's a little cubby
Is there?
down here. Yep, little cubby.
Nice.
And then of course, I guess that's a cubby as well, but.
Yeah, if you had a skinny hamper, you could use that for dirties
I
if
think
you
so.
want, dirty
Like the little
clothes.
trash can we have, I think would fit in there.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's a cabinet up here. I think you'd put
There
your
is.
wanna put your towels up there.
I would agree. Okay,
power here.
gotcha. I thought maybe there might be some heavy. There is power. Yeah.
There we go. We'll bring it back like that. As far as the plenty of height, undercounter sink, and there's storage down there. So let's go ahead and climb in the shower. While I'm doing that, I'm
Alrighty.
going to grab a drink. A little bit dehydrated today, sorry. It's really hot. Is facing the of room to walk around in here while I'm doing, right, lathering, all the hair on my head, right? Obviously if I get to the back, it's a little bit tight, but as long as you're doing your main stuff up here, you're good to go.
Right.
And there's a bench back there too, Lisa. This
There
is another
is.
two-person shower.
It is.
Big showers in here.
Right. Nice tall faucet there.
Yep,
shower
absolutely.
head. Yeah.
Nice shower. I like that. Don't like the glass doors, but that's just me.
Yeah.
You can fix that. I like the retractable ones. I'm sure if whoever's watching, if you've been watching it the entire time, I've talked about it in every shower we get into, that glass door. There's another residential king bed, guys. Sorry. Little shelves above, right, to put the bigger things. There is power here. Okay. There we go. Same. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being with us. If you're new, do us a favor. Let us know where you're from. All right. We've got some people from all over the world that watch us, so we want to know where you're from. And if there's a fifth wheel or a travel show, it doesn't matter. If there's an RV that you want to see, that you've been dying to see, and it's not in your local town, let us know what that is. And if it's here on property, we will gladly go review it for you and put it in one of the comment down beneath the video, and we'll look at it.
Gonna look at the Aire.
So we're gonna. All right. This is model number. Where are we? 320. 320 TSBH, and you see the normal MSRP. And we normally do. We got our front storage.
Into the RV from here.
You can't get a washer and dryer through that hole.
You don't think a washer and
No.
dryer would
You
fit
can't
through
get a
there?
washer and dryer through that hole. We lose
Well,
connection,
maybe-
guys. If you're just joining, please don't leave. Stay with us. It goes out for a minute and then comes back. We're with so many people here right now on the fairgrounds. They're all pulling from the same tower, and so the cell signal's a little sketchy in the afternoons. We apologize, but just hang with us. We'll be okay.
You know what though? Even if you can't load it in from here, if you have to clean the washing machine filter,
Yes,
you
can
can
do that.
access it from here.
Or again, it's outdoor storage if you're not going to have a washer.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you have a gigantic awning that covers probably 80% of the side. All right, and we'll get down here. We've got an outdoor kitchen. That pulls out for a little burner top. It's okay. Mini fridge, sink, cabinetry, and its own awning. And it's tall man approved. I'm going to run around to the other side real quick because I can see the weight of this thing from the other side. Back, the tire, as well as the ladder. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Judge Judy on TV. So we're in the theater seats, and of course the TV's off to the side. Not my favorite. Okay. There you go. And there's some doors above as well. Okay. And then there's a couple down below as well. That's okay. And then we turn into the kitchen. There's a nice, cute little corner kitchen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Flip-flop from what we have at home.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So you do have a large single basin sink. I love the faucet. That is not stainless. That is the plastic. Over here we do have our 3-burner gas stove up here and our refrigerator over here.
I believe that is 12 volt.
Let's take a peek and see.
Yep,
I think it
12
is.
volts.
Yeah.
It's on.
And that
You
is
can see.
nice and frosty.
Oh, that is nice.
Yes.
That is nice.
So there's lots of cabinetry here. We've got a big open space underneath the sink. Looks like there you can have a shelf there, it looks like. We do have some storage drawers. Above the sink we have cabinets. And on the side of the microwave there's another large cabinet. Nice big window so you can see outside.
And then we got our banquette, traditional banquette. All right. With storage underneath. Okay. This table drops down to become a bed, if you want that to be a bed. All right. Oh, you know what we got to do, right? Let's get on that toilet, guys. Go, man. Okay. So, this one, all right, my foot is touching, but it's okay. We fit. So at my height, 6'4", if it's fine. Then you're going to foot over, but right at max. Just to my right, again, a little sink. Actually, it's a decent sized sink, but we do not have a ton of countertop space.
Well, there's enough space to put a cup back there and toothbrush holder.
Not a ton of countertop space, right? There's a medicine chest up top, which I'll stand up in just a minute. Over here next to Lisa, there's sort of some open cabinets there. You can roll some towels and things up there and store them there.
A lot of room for towel storage. Yes.
All right, let's not make people dizzy. All right, so I can see from here down. Scooch down.
Yes.
So let's climb in that shower, guys. All right, so shower, which means it's a little tight, 3-4 inches.
Right.
Let's just go 3 inches, so 5'7" and be on the safe side. And then, oh yeah, another
6'7".
6'7".
I'm 5'7".
6'7". Yeah, another bunkhouse here, which is
Look,
great.
yeah, very nice.
Yep. So this little sofa pulls out to be a bed.
Right.
And you can see here the bunk that's up top.
In the upright position.
In the upright position, so you have some room.
Yes.
Behind Lisa is actually another bunk.
Look at that. That's a nice big bunk.
Yep. And beneath, if you wanted to put a TV in there, you could put a TV in there. Right, and there's some closets and nooks and cubbies and.
Right. Let's see what these shelves are hanging.
The same. They're usually mirrored. Yeah, it's shelves.
Very nice.
All right, let's go to the front where I'm assuming is the 70 by 80, just like the rest of them that we looked at in this.
You know, that to me looks like it's bigger.
We will measure it then.
All right. Let's see.
70 by 80.
Oh, okay. All right. I stand corrected. Oh, we've lost a microphone.
We've lost a microphone.
Yeah. I don't know if it's yours or mine. Are you A or B?
I don't know. Hang on. Mine's on.
So it's got to be me.
So check your microphone. Nope. We're both there.
It says we're on.
Yeah, if you guys are there, let us know. Can you hear us okay? Can you hear us both? Yeah, it says one's gone, but we are both seeing. Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, I'll work with this. Lisa, you talk.
Alrighty.
We may have pressed a button or something by accident. Who knows?
Yeah, that's possible. All right. So over the bed, we do have a couple of storage drawers. We've got windows on each side of the bed as well, and there is a nice little shelf as well as those cabinets above with some nice under.
It is yours.
It is mine.
So were you guys just hearing Lisa talking? let us know, because it was Lisa's mic that's not picking up for some reason. Don't know why. So I'm going to turn. Oh, we're both on A. That's why. Interesting.
How is that possible?
I don't know. Well, okay, well, we're both on A. Oh, well. We'll figure that out later. Who knows? Who knows what this thing does?
That's funny.
Right?
So there is power on the right side. I don't see power on the left.
Okay. It looks like here's the washer dryer
Oh, yeah.
compartment that we were looking at. And so, yeah, nice generous compartment. But it's also your outdoor storage. So here is your, we can put dirties down there, I would think, yeah?
All right.
Nice hanging space.
Very nice.
So, yeah, this is an interesting design. Remember this, by the way, it's a travel trailer, right? And so not too many travel trailers got washers and dryers in them,
Okay.
right? Let's not forget that, y'all.
I was thinking this was a fifth wheel, but yeah, I guess
No,
it
it's
is
a travel trailer. It's a big travel trailer, but it's a travel trailer.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Let's go on. So again, this is the model number. This is the Solaire. All right, Solaire. This is model number 320 TSBH. And you're looking at about 55. All right, so let's look at a different Solaire. Do something. Maybe. 258 RBSS. 258 RBSS. And so we'll give you back to Lisa.
All righty.
And when we get all the way up front here, you do have, it's half, it doesn't go all the way through. You got electric jacks here, which are great, so no cranking down.
Very nice.
You have an awning that covers from where we're standing, and it goes all the way down here to the door. All right. There's another storage compartment we just sort of passed by, so I guess that's a good place for the golf clubs again.
Yeah, it looks like
Right.
it goes pretty high up there, so yeah.
I don't
Definitely
know
for
how
the golf
tall it goes
clubs.
tall enough. I guess you could put fishing poles in there.
Yeah, maybe so.
Right. Then the outdoor kitchen, again, approved. Right, you got a little mini fridge, some storage drawers, cabinets, right, little stove, which is great. When you get to the back, your tire is there. Ladder to get to the top, pre-wired for. You can cover that on the last one, but it's pre-wired. Okay. I can't see the weight on this one. It's completely on the other side, so I apologize. Let's see if I can figure it out here. Hang on. It's on the door somewhere. I know your cargo carrying capacity is 1,506 pounds. Your drive 21, so that means gross vehicle weight is 7727. 7727.
Okay.
Come on in. Yep, I like the look and feel of this one, Lisa.
I do too. This looks very roomy.
It actually feels very familiar.
Yes, I can see that. I can see
This is sort of
why.
how ours is set up.
Yes. The recliner is wider than ours. You have
is.
more console room. The armrests are larger.
Yep.
The banquette is larger as well, I believe. Those seats look to be wider to me than ours. I don't know.
Possible.
Could be perception
Yeah.
because it is a different color.
Directly across from where I'm lounging is your TV.
Mm-hmm.
Right, with some cabinets up above. They got the glass front, so if you're putting electronics and stuff up there, your remotes will still work. There's some storage down at the bottom. Love the under lighting there.
Nice, yes.
You got a there. If you
Nice.
want to watch some DVDs, you can do that.
That's awesome.
Right when we came in, there's some cabinets as well. Wow, oh, those are solid, Lisa.
Nice.
Those are solid. Wow. You
Nice.
can hang stuff up in there if you don't want to use it for shelves.
Mm-hmm.
Then you also have the big cabinet down there at the bottom too.
Yeah, very nice.
And then when we get into I would think you may have to use that for a food pantry or something, I don't know.
That's possible.
So you got your 3-burner
Mhm.
Greystone with an oven. You got a nice microwave up above there, which is awesome. Your 12-volt GE refrigerator. Again, it's nice.
Right. Oh, that feels
I
so
like
good.
everything is going to 12 volt.
Yes.
Solid surface countertops,
Yep.
single basin sink.
Yep.
Nice residential.
Love the faucet.
I look at something like that, I'm like, that looks more commercial to me than residential.
This does?
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, no, I like it. Yeah, absolutely.
And this is faux tile. It's a print, but it's a one piece, and it's easy to wipe down.
Yep,
it's
nice.
not the textured, so that's
got
nice.
some cabinets down below, which goes all the way into that back corner.
That is huge space underneath the
plenty,
sink.
Plenty of storage for stuff.
Yeah.
A couple of drawers as well. You don't have to open them, it's okay, but a couple of drawers.
Yep.
There's power right there. I don't see power up top. Is there power?
Let's take a peek and see. No,
so there's no power anywhere else but right there.
That is interesting.
Let's be honest, that's a little awkward.
Yes, it is.
Right? So you're going to have a coffee pot, maybe have a Foreman grill or
a toaster. My toaster cord is this long, so I can only have it here. I can't get it out of my prep area.
So I appreciate the power, but it's very inconvenient there. It really needed to be probably in the back corner.
Yes,
Okay.
I would agree. And I do not see any power anywhere else.
No more power back there. All right, so up in the front is the bedroom, I guess. So, nice bamboo mattress. This looks like a queen. Let's get a measurement on it. Yep, 60 by 80, so that is a residential queen.
Very nice, yeah.
There are a couple of side cabinets right here. Put this back so I don't lose it. With some hanging space.
Very nice.
There's nothing above though.
No.
There's nothing above. It's hard to see, but you see over the right side, that's a cubby.
Yes.
And so you can store, actually it might be easier there.
Yep.
See a little square cubby so you can put stuff down there. There's power right up above it, USB charging ports.
On both sides of the bed.
On both sides of the bed.
Yeah.
If you want a TV, it would go right there, if you wanted to mount a TV. And the space is kind of adequate for a decent sized TV. All right, so we didn't look in the back. Let's go look in the back.
All righty.
As we're on the way to the back, here is a cabinetry right here. To me, this would have to be your food pantry.
Yeah.
Because there's no other taller cabinetry. And again, these are not as solid as the ones when you first come in.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Bathroom, okay. Got a rear bath.
A nice large bath.
It's funny, the toilet kind of faces the shower.
It does.
It's very strange. The door is right there. This is the first bathroom in any RV where the door is sort of
behind you.
Yeah, doesn't that seem weird?
That is kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. There's plenty of space, right? As you can see from the tall man's standpoint, there's plenty of room here. It's very comfortable.
But you know what that does? That also allows plenty of room to get into the shower.
So plus, you're not, turned this way, so the door is here, right? So
yeah.
I see why it's turned this way.
Yeah.
It's just
you can have actually
foreign.
2 people in here if you need to.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so there is a absolutely gigantic cabinet.
That has got to be 2 feet deep.
And it goes all the way back behind the...
Holy cow, that could be a bunk.
You could put a mattress in there and...
You literally could.
Crawl up there from the toilet and sleep. Okay? Behind us where we're talking, there's there's your vanity.
Yep.
A decent amount of countertop space, which is great.
Yeah.
Some storage down there, and some drawers as well. Oh, there's one of them for you. Right, there you go. There's also a cabinet here, and so maybe some towels and things in there, and that also is deep. It goes all the way behind the shower.
Wow.
From the medicine chest stand, I can't see any of my head. I mean, it probably should have mounted that a little bit higher. Okay? And yeah, I see. So let's crawl in the shower. I think we're going to be okay. Great. In the bubble, I'm okay. Okay? That much space. It's probably 6 fingers, so probably is so 6, 8, 6, 9. Okay? Plenty of space in here. If you want to sit down, that's great. Okay? And conditioners and things, so that's great. Don't like the glass door, that's me. How many? This is a different type of Solar. It's kind of a hybrid, right? Because it's not a pop-up, but the front and rear pop out. Okay? This is model number 163H. Normally listed for 38. Here at the show, it's 31977, or again, let's just call that 32. Okay? So let's go in and take a look at this one. funny, those pop-outs give it so much space.
They really do, don't they?
Right, so there are no slides. This is obviously very light. Let me see if the weights are listed here. If not, I'll try to pull it off the door.
And you know that I was actually surprised it wasn't a single axle. It's actually a double axle.
The 163H dry weight is 3,195 pounds. Gross vehicle weight, total dry weight 3,570. Gross vehicle weight 5,775. So you can put 1,200 pounds in here, okay? And so when you're all the way in the back, I mean, you got two unique sleeping areas that are huge, and they're both the same size.
Yeah.
And so these are like queen beds. And so you got two queen beds at, you know, opposite ends of the trailer.
Trying not to make everybody dizzy, but yep, there you go.
All right, I'm sitting in the living room, okay, which is nice.
Which is back over here.
Right. It is comfortable. It is directly across from the TV, which is on a swivel, so you can swivel it so if you're laying in bed you can watch TV. Okay. The dinette is also convertible to a bed. It's one of the pole type, right? You just pull those out. That bed sits right on this part here. The cushions come down, and then you've got another bed, so you can sleep a lot more people.
Very nice.
What we're sitting down also actually can probably goes together with this, and so you got kind of a queen bed and a queen bed.
You know, you might be right.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And so there's some cabinetry and nooks and stuff. There's a nook up here. There's kind of a cabinet underneath the sofa that I was sitting on there.
All
so
right.
there's some storage there.
And it looks like there's some power down there as well.
Yep.
Okay.
There's some cabinetry over here. This is kind of a food pantry. It's solid as a rock.
Nice.
Right? Actually, yeah, I was seeing if there's a hanging bar there. There's no hanging bar there. You got some nice drawers. Next to it, you got your 12-volt electric 12-volt refrigerator. There we go.
Yes.
Nice GE.
Very nice.
Okay. And then directly across from that is the kitchen.
Yeah, we have a 3-burner gas stove. I'm not going to lift that as tight. And then we have an oven underneath it. Above that, we do have a microwave, radio system.
Transcend.
Yes. Then we have some overhead storage.
Yep.
Below that, we have our large single basin sink with a tall faucet. Underneath that, we do have some large storage underneath the sink as well as some drawers.
Nice.
Right? Okay.
And then behind door number 1, I'm sure we all know what time that is. It is toilet time. It's all man toilet test. All right, this is absolutely just, I would call it perfect. Not extra space used. Just enough for someone my height, as where my toes are. Okay. Even we've talked about it before. The countertop over here is cut out. My shoulder has some place, my arm has some place to sit, and so it's very comfortable sitting here, okay? All right. A nice extended countertop here, so you can put some of your stuff there, which is awesome. You also have a little bit of storage down there.
Very nice.
And then you've got your vanity up there, which is from my nose down.
All right.
Okay? Interesting how they sort of all vary, right? Now, I might be a little bit afraid.
This shower is
shower's up
raised
pretty high.
considerably.
Okay, so let's see. All right, well, I am completely up in the bubble, and I've got a hand width between me and the top of the bubble. That's it. Okay?
All right.
So it is very, very, very tight. Again, with the feet, I think this is one of those things that it's sort of like a pseudo tub, because it's got the little drainer thing that you can turn and it collect water in the bottom. So if you want to wash a pet, I guess you could wash small children in here. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I'm thinking it's more of a pet bath. All right. So let's get out of here.
All righty.
A little bit warm. All right. And there is some storage underneath here as well.
Oh yeah.
Right, so yeah, it's kind of neat with the dual pop-out kind of thing. Now look, guys, this isn't something you're going to be taking out in Wisconsin in December. Okay, you know, this is just fabric. So this is a weekend to a week vacation in the summer somewhere. You know, well, in the summer, pretty much most places are warm.
Go to the river camping,
Yeah.
go out hunting.
Yeah. So-
Yes. But the nice thing is because when these tent areas are closed, it is a small trailer that you're
it
pulling,
is.
so you don't have that length that you're going to be
Yeah,
dealing
it's under
with.
5,000 pounds all in. That's
Yeah.
with fully loaded. Empty, it's 3,500 pounds.
I think it was 57 loaded.
57 loaded.
Yeah.
Okay, 57. Yeah, so great. Okay.
With a small truck, and we're good to go.
All right, so let's go look at one of those NOBOs.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna go. Oh, here's one right here.
How convenient.
Double. All right. So this is model number. Is that 19.2? Yeah, 19.2.
Oh, look at that. How funny.
19.2.
That is funny.
So this is single axle, guys.
Yes.
Okay. Single axle seems to be sort of a thing, right? Sort of a segment that gets, left out a lot, right? It's a tiny trailer.
It is.
All right. But let's see if it still has all the features. So you have some storage. It's a complete pass-through. Interesting. Those are sort of like bike racks. It looks like. So I wonder if there's sort of a connection in the back. Nope, I don't see a connection in the back, but you do have sort of the off-road tires, which are nice. Okay. Awning that covers the entire side is also nice. Okay. So let's go in. It seems to be
Sure.
a little bit higher too, right?
Yeah, it does look pretty tall.
Oh, this is neat. Wow. Look at that. That's kind of neat. Look, you can keep track of where you're going.
I love
Right?
that.
That is so sweet.
Yes.
So this is one of those Murphy bed conversions, and we've pretty much opened them all up, so we won't skip this one either. Okay? So the sofa just lays flat, and you just pull this down like so, and the bed just kind of flips down.
Love that.
There you go. And what size bed is this, Lisa?
I'm going with queen.
You're going with a queen?
I'm going with queen.
I might go with that. Yep, 60 by. Yeah, let's go all in. I was gonna say 60 by 80, but I didn't measure it. It's 60 by 78.
Oh, so
They
close.
cheated a couple of inches, but look, you could come out a little further. So you could put a residential queen mattress in here.
As long as it's
I was about to say,
compatible with a Murphy bed.
It's got to be folded.
Yes.
Right, there's a fold in this mattress. Let me hook this back up, y'all. Right, it folds right there. So there are mattress manufacturers that would make a mattress like this. That's an RV queen. Okay, and there you go.
Nice.
We'll just pull this back up.
Now, when you lift that up, there's actually storage underneath there.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Nice.
Yeah.
Which you don't have to lift it up to get to it. You can get to it. There's these little.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Very nice.
Awesome. So there's a couple of cabinets left and right. Let's
And
see if
there's
we'll open them
also space on top.
up. Excellent. Yeah. There's some hanging racks.
Right. Very
There's
nice.
also power and USB charging ports.
Correct.
On the left and the right.
Correct.
Okay.
So if you need your CPAP machines, you
Yep.
are good to go.
From where
Very
I'm sitting,
nice.
the TV's up there. It's kind of awkward when you're on the couch. I'm pretty cranked over. Of course, if I was on my own, if I was a solo, I could sit like this and watch the TV.
You
Right.
could. You could.
Or if there's two people, somebody could sit in the banquette. But it's,
Yeah, the banquette is a little small. It would be very, very tight for 4 adults.
Yeah, it's meant for 2.
Yeah, I
right?
believe it is.
By the way, I would actually
You can
like to
have
see
2
the TV
kids.
down there.
Yeah, I would agree. I would think
It's-
that would be a great
straight
spot
in front of the
for
sofa.
it. Yeah,
So that'd be a great spot for the TV.
yeah, I would
Except,
agree.
I think that's a pocket door.
It is. That's why there's
actually
not.
a pocket door, so you couldn't mount it there.
Yeah.
Unless you made this a little bit thicker. Okay. Anyway, there's some cabinets above,
Right,
right, which is awesome.
and those go all the way through. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Behind Lisa is the little galley here, little kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for that flip, y'all. My gimbal's freaking out. Holy mackerel, what the heck is going on? This gimbal doesn't like me today.
No, it's been fighting me all day.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
do
yeah,
actually
interesting
have.
round sink.
Yeah, you got it's stainless.
And stainless,
Yeah,
yeah,
black
nice.
stainless. So that's nice.
Little Suburban 2-burner.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Okay,
Yep,
good.
2-burner gas.
Your microwave is down low.
And you've got lighting under here for your spices. Isn't that
Oh,
nice?
that's a nice spice rack, I think, yeah.
Like you said, your microwave. Then we've got some storage here.
Excellent. And don't forget a couple cabinets up top.
Yep, we do
Yeah.
have storage above as well.
Okay, moving over, we got our Furrion refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
This is 12 volt.
Mm-hmm.
And then next to that, we've got an additional cabinet for whatever, whether it's food or linens, like towels and things, because, well, no, there's storage in the bathroom. We're about to go in the bathroom, so.
All right, hang on. I'm trying to get my.
Reconnect again.
Yes, I'm trying to reconnect again.
All right. welcome to the stream. If you've just, thank you for connecting with us here today. This is our second stream. If you didn't know, we stream twice a day here. We're at the Tampa/Florida RV Supershow. So we stream for a couple hours in the morning and then a couple hours in the afternoon. So, feel free if you want to put it on your schedule. Usually sometime between 9:30 and 10 we come on in the morning. And then in the afternoon sometime between 2:30 and 3-ish. It's all dependent, believe it or not, on how long it takes to recharge our devices. Because streaming with the microphones and all this, after 2 hours, like, everything's dead. So we have to charge it. So it just all depends when we start the first one to when we can start the second one. But stay tuned. Hit the notification bell. That'll let you know when we come on live. And we usually will cover 10 or 12 RVs at a session here, okay? So when I go and sit on this toilet, it is a plastic foot flush. My foot is, this is where my foot should be. And you can see with the door, it's cut, so it's not hitting my foot. The problem is my right foot. It's not where it should be. It's not horrible. I mean, I can move it off to the side like that. But when we talk about these things, we talk about normal, right? It doesn't mean that I wouldn't do this or suggest you shouldn't do this. We just point these things out and let you make those decisions, okay? At my height of 6'4", I personally would not want to spend, in this model, this money, even though it's cool, I kind of like it, but I would want to be comfortable. That's me. So that's why we point these out. We're not harassing the manufacturer. We just want it from the tall man's perspective. If you could be my height and be comfortable or normal in the things you might do at home, okay? So as I mentioned, there is some cabinets in here. And so you can put your linens in here.
Oh, there's a hang space.
Yeah. Hanging.
Yeah.
As well as a little lockbox.
Oh, look at that.
So I guess you would keep some of your clothes in here.
Yeah.
Right? And some linens and things here. And that cabinet next to the refrigerator outside there, I would make that the food pantry.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would tend to agree.
Got yourself a little sink here. Again, with the countertop space, it's just minimal at best. Okay? And then you've got a little bit of storage down here. Not too much. Okay?
So Wild and Free says she's, I think they says, I had the same problem in reverse for short people, things I can't reach. And I'm sorry, I don't know if you're male, female.
we were just, we had some of our subscribers run into us here and stopped us, and we stopped and chit chat. And the husband was about my size, and the wife was about 5'4". And it's funny. When he looks at RVs, he finds one that is comfortable for him, but for her, things are awkward. When they find ones for her that are great, he doesn't fit. So they've been here trying to find the one that fits for both of them.
And Wild and Free says, like Lux, simply beautiful, but they put their top cabinets are totally out of reach.
Oh yeah, I'll be honest, there's some cabinets and fifth wheels I can't reach,
yes.
And I'm 6'4".
Yes.
And so when you get into some of these real nice fifth wheels that have really tall cabinets in the kitchen and or over the sofas, when the sofas are in the back, you're going to need a step stool to get to the top shelf.
Wild and Free says, yep, hubby is 6'2" and she is 5'2".
Okay, that's almost like us. I'm 6'4" and she's 5'7". So
yeah, so we're not too far off.
So I'm a little bit afraid of the shower again too. It's kind of like the other one, but I think it's going to be okay.
The tall shower.
The bubble. Yeah. Again, I've got 2 fingers between my head and the bubble. Okay. This is not my favorite, but it's kind of like my favorite. It's still a cloth, but it's kind of a slide thing. Right, so interesting.
So it's not the shower curtain it's not.
Yeah, it's not free floating, so at least all the water stays in here.
Very nice.
By the way, this has the shower miser system in there.
Oh.
If you didn't know what that is, let's say you're off grid, and you've only got like a 60-gallon fresh tank or 50-gallon fresh tank. When you turn that water on to get hot, you're going to burn through a couple gallons of water, waiting for the water to get hot. Okay. Well, this little valve right here, when you turn it on. And turn on the hot water, what it's doing is it's going to recycle the water you're running to go back into the fresh tank. Once it gets hot, you flip the valve down, then the water will go into the gray tank. So basically you're conserving water. So we love that shower miser system. It's really nice.
Right.
Okay. All right, so there's the NOBO. This is our first NOBO.
Yes.
We've never done a NOBO before in anywhere. So yeah. Other than that toilet, I love it. It's really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, so let's continue down. They have a big compound here. I told you we're going to spend the afternoon here. So let's go look on the other side and see what they got over there. Oh, there's some Vibes. Shastas. Oh, we've never seen a Shasta either.
Oh yeah, let's look at a
Let's go
Shasta.
look at the Shasta first. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one, let's look at this one.
All right.
We've got an outdoor kitchen. This is our friend Bob that watches us every morning. He likes the outdoor kitchens. He likes
Yes.
the outdoor kitchens. Okay.
Yes.
So this is the 25 FK. All right. There's our price here at the show. Normally $46.8. Here it's $34.977. Let's just call it 35. Okay. All right. Let's call it what it is. So we have an awning that covers from the door all the way down to about where that outdoor kitchen starts. Okay. Shasta. That's an oldie. That brand has been around forever. It's funny though, I've never seen it. I mean, yeah, it says it right here. I mean, established 1941, right?
I've seen them on the road, but I've never seen them in a
we've never gone
dealership.
in one.
Yeah.
So, anyway, you got a little front. Let's take a look at that. Why is it a leash center? I'm not sure why they would call this a leash center, but it has it right there, leash center. Am I missing something? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pet leash center. I don't know. Somebody that knows, tell me. I haven't. I was looking to see if there was like a hook or something, like you could put your dog on there, but I don't see that. Okay. But skinny storage, but decent. Okay. You could put a bin in there sideways. Okay. You got your Lippert solid step, dual axle. You've got an outdoor kitchen with a mini fridge and a sink. There is no a stovetop here, but my guess is there's probably a propane connection here that you could put a cooktop on a table right here. Okay? Well, let's go inside. I'm anxious to go inside because, like I said, we've never been inside a Shasta. Let's go and take a peek. This guy's all fired up.
Nice.
Let's start there in the front. You got a nice front kitchen, Lisa.
Yeah, look at this. I'm going to start here. Look at all this counter space. This is deep, guys.
It is.
Yeah. I guess the curve of the RV.
Front, yeah, it gives you that extra.
Yeah, I guess so.
So it looks like a basin. Let's see if it is. Yeah, it's not solid.
Oh,
It's 50-50.
it is a 50-50 and it is
it's real stainless.
Look at this faucet.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah. Oh, this is great. Out. Watch your head, people.
All right. So
I'm
that's
like-
because it's so deep in the cat. Okay, so here, Lisa, you do this. I'll come in. All right. So she talked about the front of the RV curving.
Yes.
So it curves up so that the cabinet starts here, and it's sort of I would call it normal cabinet depth.
Mm-hmm.
Normally this would be further back.
I would agree.
So when you're standing, if you're washing dishes, normally you would be further in than my. Can you get how I'm bowing? Does the camera sort of show? Here, let me go
not
back.
from this angle.
If I'm trying to wash dishes,
Yeah.
this is how you would normally be.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit awkward. To be honest with you, it's a little bit awkward.
It is very awkward.
Yeah. So,
it is very awkward.
Though it's nice to have this countertop and this, unless you're shorter than 5'4".
Yeah.
This is not going to be your kitchen either. If you're 5'4" or under, you're going to be okay. But much more than 5'4", you're going to hit your head every time you do the dishes.
Yeah, I'm totally surprised. I did not expect that at all.
You never hit your head.
I never hit my head, and I hit my head.
Yeah, now you know how I feel.
I do.
Welcome to my world.
You poor thing.
Look, there's plenty of cabinets up here, so we're gonna move on. There's cabinets above, there's cabinets below.
Yes,
right?
they're everywhere.
Yep, and it goes all the way back in there,
Yes.
which is nice. You got your 3-burner stove.
And you know what's nice? There's an outlet over there
Yep.
and an outlet over here.
Yeah, you can put all your appliances there. You just can't reach them.
I can reach them. I just have to duck.
You need a hard hat.
Yeah.
So when you buy this model, they give you a hard hat.
Yes.
All right.
We'll make that a deal.
Microwave. You got an Everchill. I believe this is 12 volt as well. Yes, this is 12 volt, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
As we walked in the door, there was a storage cabinet over there. We didn't cover it, but there's a storage cabinet here. Okay, which is nice.
Right.
And there's one below. Okay. Also behind Lisa, when you first come in, there's your control panel. Put out your slide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Across from the kitchen, we were sort of glazed over it, but there's your banquette, and it does have storage underneath, which is neat.
Right.
Okay. Through the door or through the top.
Correct.
Right next to that, you got your Thomas Paine theater chairs, right? And these are electric and manual. Okay. Right across from me would be where a TV would be.
I guess you get to.
There we go. It's off now.
I wish I would have had the camera on your face. I guess you get to choose your own TV.
Yeah, you get to choose your own TV.
But that the sound bar looks like it's included, yes.
And there's some storage underneath it, a couple cabinets.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to have to look at another Shasta.
All right. Yes.
I like it, just, you know. This is a bit awkward, too, a bit strange. I mean, not the toilet. From a tall man standpoint, again, I'm maxed. If you see my right foot, it's tight. I mean, so I am maxed. So you couldn't be any taller than 6'4" and sit on this toilet comfortably. What I talked about weird is, to get this all in here, they've got this strange corner. I suppose maybe you could put a broom in there, or a mop, and store that in there, but it's sort of a little bit of wasted space.
I agree, yeah.
But they had to bow the wall out to be able to get the toilet in the space.
And even with the toilet, you have what, a foot to get around the toilet to get into the shower?
You got to shimmy a little bit.
I mean, it's the door.
Yep.
It is right in front of the door.
You know, remember, it's a tiny trailer, right? So they're trying to squeeze it all in, which they're doing. Okay. Over here, again, your little sink. Again, on top. You got a nice little cubby there for some stuff, and then your medicine chest. Hey, everybody.
And I believe
from here down. Okay?
Okay.
From here down. All right, let's see how that shower is for tall people in the world. Oh, shower's great. Yeah, shower's good. The bubble's in the perfect spot. I mean, I can't go any further than this, but look, I've got, if you're my height and you RV in a travel trailer, more than likely you're used to your head being in a bubble in a shower. Okay? More than likely. And so this is about how it is in our shower. It's not rounded. We've got, you know, a 30 by 60, 30 by 36. And the bubble is perfectly in the middle. So I'm used to, you know, being constricted, right, to this area. But as you see, Lisa, if you look down at the bottom, I'm going from side to side. There's no part of the shower that I can't get to.
Nice.
Okay? So, yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
And this is high enough, so when I'm doing my stuff up there, the water is, you know.
Nice.
Okay?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm good with that shower.
Just a little bit awkward spot for that toilet.
Yep.
I'm telling you, that's awkward.
So into the bedroom. This is also nice. It's an east to west.
Okay.
Right? So you
so
get
the bed
a
is
little
on a
larger.
slide.
This is 72 by 70. Actually, 72 by 74. So it's an awkward king.
All the way
RV
around.
king. 72 by 74. But because it's on the side, it enables you to do that. So you're 72 this, you know what, I'll measure it. But from looking at it, I feel that it's 72 the long way. Let's measure that up. Yeah, you're 72 the long way, 74 the width way. Okay?
Okay.
Let's put that back in there before I lose it. It took us 3 days.
Oh.
All right, so right across from the bed, we've got this nice countertop up here. This is sort of the TV would be if you want to put a TV in there. That's your TV backer area right there. You've got some cabinets right there. Okay, nice. And then some more cabinetry over here. The nice hanging bar. Awesome. So here for clothes and stuff, and a little nook down there. Okay, so let's go find another.
All right.
I got here when. Oh yeah, we missed this. So some cubbies right there. I don't remember the storage in the bathroom, but maybe put your linens and things there. Let's find one where the kitchen. Let's go look at this one right across.
All right.
That's another Shasta.
Okay.
Right here. All right. Right here. Sorry.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let's look at this one. It's got an outdoor kitchen.
Okay.
I love the ones with outdoor kitchen. Okay, this is model number 25 RV. 25 RV. Show price $29,977. Normally $41,500. Okay. So we start up front. You can see a nookie thing in there too, which is kind of cool. Right? An awning that covers about, I don't know, about 85% of the side. Covers the doorway and where you might be sitting if you're outside dining or lounging. You do have an outdoor kitchen. kind of like the other one though. There's no real grill top out here. You've got your mini fridge and a sink. But again, I'm assuming somewhere out here underneath is a connection for propane, so you could put like an outdoor grill or something here, okay? The back, you've got a sort of an accessory rack already
that's
attached,
nice.
which is nice. There is no ladder to get up to the top. So if you want to get on your roof to inspect it or do anything up there, you're going to need to carry a ladder, right? So let's go inside. Take a look at this one. Yeah. All right, this is much better.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the cabinets here. Look, see, so there's the top cabinet, and there's your bottom cabinet, which extends out. So when you're standing here washing dishes, you're not smacking your head. And the one we were just in, to get the position that I'm in right now, you had to be standing like this, and your nose was implanted in the cabinet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you literally had to do this to wash
dishes or
okay?
lean backwards like you
Yeah.
were just showing. Yes.
All right, so
this is much better.
so here's your interesting sort of theater chairs.
Yeah.
Right. This makes a bed. You see the little thing right there, so that folds down to be a bed. But I've never seen one where it's sort of like theater-y type with the sort of thing in the middle that drops down.
Jackknife.
Yeah, never seen that before.
No.
Directly across from this, that's where your TV goes all the way down there.
Uh-huh.
There's a sound bar in there. Okay, some cabinets around it and stuff. Over to the right is a huge banquette, Lisa.
That's the most, it's the longest for sure,
Yeah,
banquette
well,
that I've
there's a
ever
couple
seen.
that we've seen like that here.
No,
I've never seen them before, but this time we've seen a couple.
This one I think is larger than the other one that we had seen. And again, there's some storage underneath the two end sides here. There, nice table.
Yeah.
It's long so that you can have several people there.
Yeah. By the way, above me there's some cabinetry.
There it is.
All right.
There it is.
Excellent.
And there is a cubby underneath the chairs.
That's the doggy bed.
Yeah, maybe
Right?
so.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe so.
All right. Then over here we sort of stepped into the kitchen. Really talk about the kitchen, right? So
yeah. We have, I believe, large. It is a
50-50.
a 50-50 sink. That is stainless.
Pull up and stainless, right? Can pull
Yes. Gives you extra countertop space. Again, the faucet that I love. That is great. I love that. And I like the kind of retro back.
connection. Hang on. For those joining us late, if we lose connection, it's a little busy here, and there's lots of people on their cell phones. So every once in a while we lose connection. We come right back. So you don't have to disappear. We didn't turn it off. We just lost connection. Okay. So all right, Lisa.
All right. And I love the detail on the glass.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, very.
My phone also just went to 20%. We're going to speed this up a little bit. Get 2 more in. Like it's possible. We're limited to the power of our devices.
Yes.
All right. Oh yeah, some nice cubby space back there.
It is.
Nice and deep.
Do you want to give it the test?
We'll give it the test.
All righty.
We'll give it the. All right, pretty thin. Actually, I don't know. Can you see it flexing when I hit that? Anything real heavy in there, that's going to start smiling at you. You don't want to from is your shelves.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's check the bathroom. All right, this toilet's in a great spot, guys.
Nice.
So this is perfect.
Yes.
This is really sweet.
Plenty of space.
Absolutely. Got some cabinets to.
Okay. Wow. That is huge.
Is that another bed?
That's another bunk.
That's a bunk.
Another bunk
There's
space.
More cabinets here.
More cabinets.
Right.
Nice.
This one has got about the same size sink as the last one, but you got sort of the extension of the countertop, so you can keep your extra stuff out here, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Some storage down there and some cubbies and things down on this other side.
Right.
Okay. The medicine cabinet I can see from here down. Okay, so not too bad. Just lean. That one doesn't bother me. It's only a couple, maybe 2.5 inches inside there.
Okay.
So the smaller bottles will fit, but not your bigger ones.
All right.
Okay. Into the bathroom. Again, this one's fine. Okay. Not a problem whatsoever in this shower.
Nice.
I would add the retractable shower door instead of the curtain myself.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, like Shasta. This the design is much better, right? And so you're not hitting your head in the cabinets and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I don't mean me. I mean Lisa at 5'7", hitting her head in cabinets.
Yeah,
Okay?
it's been quite a while since I hit my head on something.
I
The
know.
last time it was a bump out, a slide.
Right?
Yes, I was backing into it.
All right, so you've got cabinetry left and right. There's one right in front of Lisa, so you can look at that one. It's pretty long in there, so you can hang some nice stuff. Also some cabinetry above, so you can store t-shirts and stuff like that. There is power right of the bed as well as USB charging ports.
Very nice.
There's a bigger sort of area to the right, so if you're one with a CPAP machine, it would be better on this side than the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's storage under the bed, of course. There's storage under most beds. The only thing is, you see, there's no struts, so you got to hold this up. You probably want to put some struts on it. As far as size goes, this is definitely an RV size mattress. Okay. 60 by 72.
Yeah.
60 by 72, so an RV queen. You really can't get much longer in here. If you see where I'm standing, I mean, you have to shimmy in here to get around the bed. It's a little tight. So you're definitely not going to want to go bigger mattress-wise in here. Okay? So, I mean, other than that, if that kind of thing doesn't bother you, this is actually a good floor plan, guys.
Yeah, it's nice.
And the price is not horrible, right? $29,977. These days, not
That's
horrible.
pretty good, yeah.
Okay, so let's go back around here. So we've seen a couple of Shastas. We've seen a NOBO. Further in here, there's a couple other NOBOs. Let's look at one of the NOBO bunkhouses. Here's a tiny NOBO. Look at this one. Look at this sucker.
Yeah.
Right? Let's
All
look at
right.
that one.
Okay.
This thing is tiny. You can pull this one probably with a car.
It's really tall, though.
It is. Well, you enter from the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
This
Nice.
is the 16.1, the NOBO 16.1. Here at the show, it's 23. Okay. I'll give this to Lisa. Again, remember, you enter from the back. And right when you walk in, you have your kitchen. Okay, just a 2-burner stove, tiny little sink, but you do have a residential size faucet in there, which is nice. Your microwave is down low. Okay, and you do have a small cabinet here. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. You have a couple cabinets up above, though.
I can't see anything. I've got papers.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Take another step in, and you've got your refrigerator, which opens this way. This is 12 volts.
That is a huge refrigerator for such a small.
Right?
Yeah.
You definitely won't be without food, that's for sure.
No.
Okay. Here is your shower. Let's give this a shot, guys. Wow, I fit. All right. 3 fingers. So let's call it 2.5. Let's just call it 3 inches, but it's probably 2.5 inches. So 5, 4, 5, 5, 7. Sorry, 6, 6, 6, 7. Okay. But yeah, it's got my favorite door.
Nice.
Right? We didn't skip it, but right when you come in the door, to the right is the kitchen, but to the left, I'm assuming, is the toilet. Yes, it's the toilet. So let me get in there, because that's tight quarters.
That is definitely tight quarters.
All right. So if I sit, you can see how my feet are. One's pushed up tight this way, one's pushed up. It's not how I should be sitting, but if I put my foot up on a little rest there, it's not too bad.
Do you have a new prime cocoon position mat for Matt?
Oh my gosh. Hey Matt, come on in this one. Yeah. The control panels for moving things around in solar are all in here. So don't lean behind you. You might trigger something. your solar monitor is in here too. Okay. I mean, I fit. It's not horrible. Okay. Here is your dinette. There's a seat here. There's a seat here. And then at night, you lower that down, which is your table, to become part of the bed. Part right there, fold. Really, it's neat. You're not missing anything. There's AC. There's solar. It's a great little unit.
And look,
Independent suspension.
Right?
Right? I mean, this little sucker has got it all, man.
It does.
How heavy is it?
It's got everything except for a sink in the toilet area.
Yeah, that's right.
You have to use this
one right
sink.
here. Let's go find the weight. Let me go outside.
Okay.
Let's find the
All
weight
right.
of this.
Okay.
Because yeah, it's interesting to get it all crammed in there.
It is, isn't it?
All right, so here's our weight. So gross vehicle weight, 1,815 pounds. Cargo carrying capacity, 882 pounds. So when this thing is empty, it's about 3,000 pounds.
Wow.
Right?
And fully loaded, it's still
Stacked
under
up pretty
5.
high, right? You can see the independent suspension down there, right? Off-road tires, Goodyear off-road tires. You do have a gray tank and black tank in here. I mean, interesting. They've got everything in it.
That's awesome.
So
That is awesome.
since our phone is dying, probably better.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So we are gonna have to say goodbye pretty quickly here before it dies.
All right.
We're sorry this one's a little bit short today. Normally we go a couple hours, but I think we've been on, I don't know.
We've been on a while.
Have we been on a while? How long
We've
have we been
a
on?
while.
Yeah, we've been on about an hour and 15, an hour and 25, so almost an hour and a half. So, all right. We appreciate you guys joining us today. Thank you so much. If you're watching the replay, and again, you want us to look at an RV, put the model number in a comment. Let us know, and we'll be gladly to try to find it here. Not every model is here, but a lot of them are here.
Yes.
Okay. And we want to thank you all for joining us who are here today. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do us a favor. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, become part of the Tall Man Clan. It really helps the channel out when you do that. Costs you nothing, right? And until we see you all again tomorrow morning, for the
Bright and
next
early.
next edition, be safe.